Um, Hi YouTube community. My name is Courtney. This is my first makeup video. It's kind of for it's for an Effy from Skins kind of makeup look. I know there's definitely some already on YouTube, but I feel like they really got like the flare out on the side and were like as dark as I thought they should be. So that's the finished product. Kind of like a punk look too. And I guess we can get started. So first you want to prime your face, put some foundation on to even out skin tone. So I'm using CoverGirl, and I use a sponge. I know people use their hands or a lot of different ways to apply it. Personally, I find like sponge is easier and it spreads it pretty evenly. So Effie's pretty pale, but I'm like pasty pale, so I usually like to put on a little bit of bronzer at least so I don't look like death. You don't have to though if you're not as like sickly. Okay. So now I'm gonna get started on the eyes. So what you're gonna want to do is take like a whitish gray color to put in just like on the entire eye. I'll show you the color. I don't know the name. It's like this kind of whitish color. So I'm just gonna use my finger, and you want to cover the entire eye just to get it nice and even. It's kind of priming it, but it's also because it's kind of a gradient eye makeup look. This is what I use, and there's a lot of different ways of doing this. You can use like a plain powder eyeshadow. Personally, I like using this. It's a stick, which I use it as an eyeliner or an eyeshadow. It makes it just easy. Black Magic from Milani, and overall it's a pretty easy look, but this is gonna be the hardest part using this because you need to create like the winged look. So basically the first thing you want to do is you're gonna just line your waterline in the bottom of your eyes. So I'll do that now. Just this as my it's reversed. Okay. So, line your waterline, and then you want to just go here, probably till about there. And you just want to make it a little bit thicker there. Yeah. So now, this is the key part. You're gonna bring your line up towards your eyebrow, and then over the lid, so like halfway across the lid. So, okay. Bring that up. My laptop. So that looks good. Okay, it looks really ridiculous right now, but once we blend, it'll look better. And then you bring that kind of like that. So really strong lines, and then you gotta bring it down. So kind of like that. Very sloppy right now, but it's gonna end up looking like this eye. So now the key is you need to blend a lot. I don't have like a really proper blending brush, but just kind of like a rounded brush. So I'm gonna use this one, and you just wanna blend this way towards the inside, right? Just kind of pull it along. Blend this like that. So it's kind of just spreading out the smokiness of the eye. Okay, like that. you can see kind of it's starting to develop. But it definitely needs some more work, so you're going to actually repeat that a couple of times, just drawing over it and then blending it out so it'll get a little bit darker. I can get a little bit sloppy, so personally I would keep like a makeup tissue remover on hand just to clean up the edges a little bit. You see? Okay. So now what I like to do is I want to keep like a nice gradient, so I put some brown, a little bit more brown in the middle of the eye, just to enhance the idea of it going from like a light to a brown.
It's
to
2
a
o'clock.
dark. Apparently it's 2 o'clock. So just I use like a kind of like a mocha color brown, and just put that a little bit there, right? And then you want to get some white, put that on the inner corner, and lower line a little bit, and use your finger to blend it out. And then you want to put some white up here as a highlight, because it's a pretty dark look. Do your mascara now. I already used an eyelash curler before, so I don't need to do that, but you know, it's always a good idea. So really you can use any mascara, obviously, and just even more intense. So I might even touch up the edges a little bit more, even make it a little bit more black, so a little bit more. Because really the key to her look is that flare. That's what makes it such a unique look, is this. Right. So like that. Blush. Personally, light shades don't work on me, so I use like kind of like shockingly bright pinks that you would think would turn out disgusting, but actually look pretty nice. So I'm actually going to use like this shade of pink, but I wouldn't recommend that on most skin tones. It's just most pinks. Most blushes don't really show up on me. You don't want to do too much because you already have a lot going on with your eyes. So it's just on your cheekbones. And you also want to keep a pretty nude lip with this kind of an intense look. So I would recommend just like a light gloss, or this is a pretty nice color, MAC Curtsy. It's a very light pink, and it's pretty much natural, but it comes out nice. It's very really soft look. You can always put on a highlight also. I tend to do that because it just makes the contours of your face look a little bit better. So you just take a really light highlight. Most of the makeup that I'm using is from this little Sephora palette. I don't know, my friend got it for me for my birthday, but it has pretty good colors overall, but you know, you can use really anything. The main thing is you want to get one of those like thick black eyeliner eyeshadows that I used to make this look, and that's pretty much it.